going to be taking a look at the VIK VK330. Oh, I was just thinking about something. I had to laugh a little bit. VIK sent this out to me for review, so we want to thank them. And I will put a link in the description below where you can pick one up. But I didn't take it out of the packaging yet because I want to show you the packaging, because the packaging is real nice. Beautiful. Look at that, how that's laid in there. Nice. Okay, now we'll take it out. Okay, here you go, right here. Here's the quadcopter itself, and it just opens like this. Very simple stuff. Has a light on the front, some other lights on it around the back, a couple of other lights up here, and it comes with 2 batteries, which is a good deal. And here's the charger for the batteries right here. I'm going to show you that real quick. Like, you just plug a USB into it right here, and then you plug one of the batteries in here, and this red light will come on, which it won't because I already charged the battery. The battery's, oh, there it goes right there. So it discharged a little hair of juice overnight because I charged them yesterday. So that's how it goes. And then when the light goes out, it's charged, so you know. So it's got the 2 batteries. It's got this really nice laid out transmitter here. Here's your trim down here: take off, land, power, flip, headless, stop, and speed. Very simple. Very simple. And you got the battery. We're going to put one in. Now, I haven't been able to figure out what the size of the batteries are. And I can't see in there. And I'm not taking it apart to find out. I am sure. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. I see something down here. Okay, it's a 250. See that? Right. Let me get some reflection on there. Yep, it says right there, 250 milliamp. I looked everywhere for that. to find out the milliamp hours of this thing. I couldn't, but it's actually embossed on the actual cover itself. Then you get this bag of the stuff. You know, the bag of stuff you always get, right? You get the prop guards, you get the spare props, the screwdriver, and the charging cable. The same thing that comes with just about every quadcopter on the planet Earth. Whenever you buy one, you get this bag of stuff. And it always has the same stuff in it. So that's how that works. The manual, and of course the manual is laid out really nice. Be really easy for you to figure out how to operate it. So we got the battery in there. Let's turn it on because there is a on and off switch right there. And it doesn't have any, it has altitude hold, but it doesn't have any of those, sensors or anything on it. It's a toy. So optical flow or none of that stuff. Now everybody knows what this looks like. Anybody in the quadcopter business, but I'm not going to mention what it looks like because I want this to stand on its own merits. So let's turn it on real quick. There are the lights flashing. We'll power on that, bind that up, and then to calibrate the level, you just go down like that, to the right or to the left, one or the other. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it up inside the house here just for a minute so we can hear it and see how it acts. Maybe do a flip or two. And then we're going to take it outside and fly it. So just give me a second to turn around the camera. There's the third rate right there. There was a flip. There was another one. Now I don't know how good you can see any of that. I can't wait till I get my new iPhone 11 Pro with the wide angle lens. It'll be make these videos a lot easier to make, I can tell you that right now. Okay, so there it goes. Let me see if the land button will. Whoa, almost got away from me. Okay, there it is. So let's get it outside and check it out. Okay, we made it outside, but it's a little bit windy, but we're going to fly it for a few minutes to see if it'll take off. It'll be okay in this wind. That wind keeps coming and dying, but when it comes pretty hard. Well, we're going to try it out. Oh, it's very, very nimble. Very nimble. I'll put the flight time in. Oh yeah, it's nice. Flies great. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. It's a couple of flips. Now let me try out the headless mode for a minute. Let me get it over here. Get back here. Oh, it's gonna do that beeping. You know, why do they do this? Forget it. I'm not listening to that. And I'm not gonna make you listen to it either, okay? So, it works, okay? So, that's all you need to know. But it does that annoying beeping, which I have no idea what the point is of them doing that. Oh, I just lost the bind on it. Okay, so the range isn't that good. So, you know that. So it's a backyard only type deal. So I was probably out there 60 feet or something like that. I mean, this parking lot is pretty damn big. So you want to keep it in close. Don't let it get too far astray. Okay. Because that's what's going to happen. The batteries are fresh in the controller. They're brand new, so I always use brand new batteries when I'm doing a review. So anyway, let's try that toss takeoff thing. Well, it worked, but it took a while. It took a while for it to kick in, okay? I tossed it. The motors came on when they got about a foot from the ground, as you saw. Just trying to trim out. You know, you can't trim out wind. Remember that. I've said that hundreds of times. Let's try it at a different rate. Let's try the slow rate. Problem is when the rate, like with the first rate indoors, that would be great, but out here, if there's any kind of wind kicking up like it is right now, it's not going to be able to hold, and it's gonna fly away on you, or the wind's just going to take it. You know, you're not going to be able to control it. So the wind is coming this way toward me. That's why the quadcopter is coming back toward me on its own. See? You can see the trees there blowing that way, so. But it's performing well. Plus, fighting the wind off like this is going to hurt the battery life. That's another issue, because you're constantly fighting the wind. So, anyway, it flies good. It just doesn't have much range. I don't know what the stated range was, but for the backyard, it's great. You know, not able to do much because the wind's pushing it back to where I'm not going to be able to fly it very well. I'm just landing it for a second, see the wind dies down just a little hair. Well, that toss and go didn't work out too well, huh? Okay, so we're not going to do that. I'm just going to hit the takeoff button, okay? So that's what we'll do. Oh, call the doctor. Yeah, it's a good flyer. No doubt. Just keep it in close, that's all. God dang it. I got discombobulated. I didn't lose the bind, I just got turned around there and lost my bearings. So that was on me. Luckily there's some grass. So, alright guys, I'll talk to you later.